Derek Carr finished QB 13, 428 completions, 626 attempts, 68.4% completion percentage, 4,804 yards, 23 touchdowns, 14 interceptions, 40 rush attempts, and 108 yards on the ground. Thoughts on Derek Carr?
I expect him to finish inside the top 10. And, 8, 9, 10, right around there. So I do think there is value for where Derek Carr is going, because I think he's coming off the board at QB 14. I think he's a great guy for a second QB in a super flex. Like, he is a guy that I am actively searching out as my second quarterback. If I'm going quarterback in the first round, right, and then I'm kind of seeing where that falls. And sometimes you have to pull the trigger in the third, right? There are most cases there are about 15, maybe 16 quarterbacks that go inside that first 3 rounds, and Derek Carr is going to be one of them. So you have to be willing to get creative or be comfortable with taking 2 quarterbacks that early. But if you are, I think Carr is kind of one of those last guys in that main run. So you're able to get some advantage, thinking you're going to gain 5, possibly 6 positions or spots of advantage, if you will, off of where you draft him to where he's going to finish. So I like Derek Carr. I think his completion percentage is going to go up. I think his touchdowns are going to go up. Interceptions, I think, are probably going to float right there. So I like Derek Carr a lot. He is a guy that I am actively searching for and kind of circling as a guy that I would like to have on my fantasy teams. Great guy to wait and take QB later in single quarterback leagues, and a guy that I'm willing to take the gamble on and take 2 quarterbacks early in any type of super flex league.
Derek Carr, just an accurate thrower of the football. Over the last several seasons, averaged well over 67% completion percentage. And I don't see that changing, right? I think that you're going to see him complete somewhere around that 68, 69% of his completions. I already said that I think you're going to see him probably about 570 pass attempts. And I think that you're going to see him probably still at that 4,500 plus yards on that one, somewhere closer to 30 touchdowns, about 14 interceptions. So I think that there is no reason that he doesn't finish inside QB 12 on this one. So finishes inside QB 1 territory on that one, and QB 14, you're getting some value on that guy as well. The only thing that is slightly concerning there is, again, the Raiders play a very tough strength of schedule. Derek Carr, as far as quarterbacks go, has the 4th hardest schedule, our strength of schedule against quarterbacks as far as opposing defenses go there. But again, right, like he does the little things really well out there. And I see that continuing there. So I do like Derek Carr, and I do think that he'll return value for you when it comes down to your fantasy roster.